I hope we're live. We should be live. Let's find that. Oh no. It's a very full, not full draft table. Rip. Oh, it's probably just confusing if I add that. Why are these? I mean, I might as well just draft on MT Go if it's going to take this long for a draft to fill up. Oh, 7 seats. Yeah, I figured we'd do a draft. See where this ends up. Go from there. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to buy this on GOG. Emperor of the Fading Suns that I was just getting set up is now on GOG. I guess that's a pretty easy Legion's Angel, isn't it? I guess I'm just snap purchasing this immediately. Wow, my night might be over. I wonder how easy it'll probably patch easily as long as it runs. Oh man, I can't believe that. Game is so good. We need to pay attention to this draft, but I don't really see any other cards here that I care about. What's this one do? Reach creature and party. The spell land's pretty good. I think we gotta take the Legion Angel, even though this is a spell land, but it's a really expensive spell land. Rebuke's pretty good. The Vine Gecko's pretty good too. Use the first one is one cheaper. There is a Bubble Snare. I don't know, I think Thundering Rebuke is some kind of white-red situation. There's kind of a lot of green here. And the person took the rare. I really like Vine Gecko, but I don't know. I think Thunder Rebuke is so good. We might even get that Ardent back. Well, I guess that was our sneeze. I guess this was our situation all along. Well, this Core Celebrant's also pretty free too. I mean, something from this pack is coming back, right? It's probably going to be like Electromancer, if anything. Well, let's take the Warrior. Let's shoot high here. Wow. I mean, if we're going to get past this much red... Question is it the Journey or is it the Shatterskull Minotaur? I almost think Journey's better, right? Cost one less for each creature. I almost want this more than the Journey, but if we somehow end up in this, I can find more beatdown. I'm not gonna find necessarily the removal. This could potentially be so good though. I'm gonna take the Journey. What do you do? Draw a whole bunch of cards. Not really anything else amazing here. Dauntless is okay. Miscellaneous is okay. I might just take this rare. I don't know why people think it's this bad. I mean, what's happening when you do this? Okay, I sack 4 lands. I get to draw 4 cards. I'm not sure I dislike this card that much. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Wow. Although I don't know how badly we need this card versus like something like one of these. Is it? Yeah, I don't think it's very good. It may not even be getting played. And I want this card, but I kind of want like real stuff. Yeah, I mean, the only way I see this as playable is like, say I have 10 lands out in the late game scenario, I go, well, draw 4 is pretty good then, isn't it? That's kind of the only thing I'm thinking about. I've never seen anyone play it. This is kind of good. So I don't think you saw the very beginning of this draft. First pick was Legion. There really wasn't much else in the pack. I really don't mind Relic Golem, but I think this is better by a lot. Give the Bug Catcher. I just don't know if I want to take it over a spell land. How are we doing on like party stuff? Cleric. He is a warrior. I guess the warrior bonus would have been better. We got the Electromancer back, and there's clearly a lot of blue. This is a lot of blue. I see the idea. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the design idea with that. Oh, and if my bot starts doing dumb things, I'm just gonna tell it to shut up. Oh. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm taking this guy. Not really excited about much else here. This guy's a warrior. Yeah, they're both warriors, so this is really good. Fissure Wizard's okay. I think I want the Cell Sword. I really like the Cell Sword because it's got the 3 attack on it. There must be no one in the table in blue. But I mean, what we saw from the packs in blue, we saw no end of the Royals, even though they'd be taken very early. But we saw basically pretty lackluster. Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna. I really don't like this card. I mean, if I want a disenchant, I'm gonna get a disenchant for free, right? Well, this is something. Something. Like the ambusher. I did at the start of the format. It never really mattered. I mean, I could have just had any other. Wow. Well, there's the lithoform engine. Is there anything I actually want from this? The Chargers, we don't really have clips, and I don't really plan on taking any. Hey, Koya, how's it going? Yeah, well, the White Warrior has a... We could just take the, like... I don't know, it's hard to pass this up, even though I know it's kind of... It's kind of janky. Yeah, it's fun. I haven't actually been able to play with it yet. I've watched many others play with it and do dumb things. Treachery's probably coming with us, isn't it? There's another Banneret, so we're probably going to get a Banneret whether we like it or not. But I do want a Banneret. Yeah, you shouldn't get banned or anything. If you're following, you should be okay. If not, I'll fix it. I think I want the spell land. And I'll just expect that we get something back from this pack. Yeah, just post it. I mean, I'm here to fix it if something bad happens. Spark Mage is cool. Wow. There's Spellcraft here too. I mean, it's not the most awesome thing in the world, but I mean, it is still removable. But I think this Spark Mage with the way our party is sort of lining up, I mean, we're probably going to get 2 or 3 damage out of it. It's a 2/2. Maybe I'm not as... Maybe, I mean, by the time you want to play this, you might as well just play this. The Gax, kind of a whatever. All of these cards are just kind of whatevers. It's like drawback. Do I want to be able to replay a land? Not really. I don't really care about that. I'll take the Spark Mage, and we'll hope we get the Spellcraft or something back. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute. Hey, we can get a Minotaur anyways. See, this is a little bit better than that other card. Practice Tactics is okay. Smite's okay. Maybe we'll get one of these. Allied Assaults. At least it's an instant still. Let me just take the Minotaur. I mean, I know it's not the spell land, but how are we doing on creatures? Yeah, I think I'm on the Minotaur. We already passed one, so... We're gonna get something back from that pack. Wow. Do I want this? He's not a flyer, right? That's a bummer. But he's a warrior. We could just take another Cliffhaven. I think we're just gonna take another Cliffhaven. Yeah, so Koya, the archetype we're working on this deck is loosely red-white warriors with a little bit of party nonsense and maybe a lithoform engine that lets us copy effects and spells. I think we just take the Cliffhaven here. Would be really cool to see as another war leader. There's a royal. I don't know why I'm bothering with this when there's a royal. That's true. We do actually have the Cliffhaven. It's a good point. I think we have to take the royal here. I mean, we've already seen 2 other Bannerets. This spell land, maybe it'll come back. I kind of doubt it. But with this much in white, yeah, pretty much. There we go. I'm rewarded this time. See, you were wrong. Was rewarded. Look, another Cliffhaven. Do I need the combat trick? No, I want this. I want this dude. Probably followed by the Inordinate Rage. Just a little pump is potentially nice. What are we doing on... So we have this. What are our removal things? Okay, so we could... Okay. As long as it's equipped. Oh, I don't mind them so much. But you're right. This guy is a warrior. When it dies, just target. There's a lot of X ones. It could end up being a 2 or a 3 even. Probably makes it better than Molten Blast, right? Yeah. Oh, so we did get this back. We could take Resolute Strike. That maybe more that thinking about the equip stuff. But I think maybe... Like, are we really going to play the Resolute Strike? Probably not. We're probably more likely to play the Hellion. I can't believe this came back. What are these people drafting? Probably take the Wildfire for the card draw. I really don't see playing the Legac. No, I really don't. Hey, Airy Theta, how's it going? I saw you were playing some Link to the Past rando. Just being a bear. That's right. But we did get this blade. I don't like it though. Got a Lynx for free too. I don't really like him either. Wow, Glasspool Mimic. I can believe it, but I'm a hater, Uncle Card. You're a stealthy ninja bear. Oh dear. Man, look at this. This is a loaded pack. We got this wonderful cleric card. Just add a bunch of counters, make it huge. You know, none of the bannerets came back. What should we take here? Tapping things and attacking with them seems good. I think I just like the... You like the kite sail. Oh, yeah. I kind of like the... I feel the Pack Beast. I'm going to go Pack Beast. Yeah, I think we're going to get the Kite Sail back. I mean, yeah, the Kite Sail Cleric back. Maybe we don't. Actually, I want the champion, don't I? So here's a question. I think we want this just for curve, right? We have 2... How many actual warriors on... We have 4 of these. Yeah, Fledgling's pretty dumb too, isn't it? I just have such good synergy, though. No, I'm gonna take the warrior. What is that Stampede? Yeah, it does have synergy, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna make this bot stop doing this. Sorry about the bot spam. The timer is set way too short. Take the spell land here. We might get the Ox back. Not excited about anything in this pack. We passed up the equip thing, and that's sort of the only card we already have the equip. Am I even going to play this Jerboa? I have 17 creatures. I'm not playing this. Yeah, you just said the same thing I'm thinking. I'm really not excited about this blade, though. I'm almost more excited about the Disenchant, which I don't have currently, but that's going to come back. I'm gonna play. Yeah, we're kind of maxed out on cards. What's this? That's the one that gives him haste. That's not very good. To take the protector. What are we not playing in this? Scavenge Blade at the moment's not getting played. The moment. This guy's probably okay. Yeah. Yeah. Pressure point. Here's a spellcraft. I think we're gonna take the spellcraft. This guy is a warrior though. So what are we really looking at here in terms of playables? Take off 3 for the spell lands, put us to 22. We've got a Royal, a Rebuke, and a Journey. I kind of want the Spellcraft over the Scorch Rider. Scorch Rider you play on 6. And the key well, I guess that's what we're getting. Another Sellsword. Yeah, Wildfire is probably done. It's just draw a card. We could actually do a lot of hurt. With I kind of want the Sellsword over the Spellcraft, just because. Yeah, I'm taking the Sellsword. Because then it lets me bench one of these ambushers just for curve reasons. I mean, for mana, yeah, for mana reasons. I guess we're taking another Shepherd of Heroes. Am I excited about Fizzer Wizard? Not really. They have so much stuff on 2. There's our Banneret. We have another one of these guys. I kind of want the Banneret though. It gives us something to do later, doesn't it? I mean, we have Lithoform, maybe. I really can't see us playing 3 of these. So we'll take the Banneret. Spare Supplies is a fair shot too. Another Cliff Haven, okay. Anything else I want here? I'll play 4 Cliff Havens. I guess we get the Ox too. Is there anything else we need here? Not really. Sure. Sure. So we didn't get the Disenchant back, but probably don't need it. Is there anything out of here I want to look at? Not really. I mean, this guy is kind of the only one that really goes with the equips in a way that makes me feel good about it. Okay, we're currently looking at 22 creatures. This Hellion might actually get cut. So Spark Mage might actually be pretty good. Chances are it's going to be played for 2 or 3. Pretty much guaranteed to be played for 2, if not for 3. So he might actually have a pretty good amount of turn. This is not being played. Yeah. I think the Hellion's honestly like the slowest card here of all of our big stuff, so that's gone. What are we looking at in terms of... So we have 3 spell lands. Lithoform Engine kind of doesn't really fit the deck, but if we end up in a dumb situation, maybe it's a good card. Okay, I need to fix the bot. I need to check out your deck as well. The bot should not be playing things at breakneck speed. Minimum chat lines interval. Okay, we changed the timer setting to like 20-something minutes, so hopefully it stops doing that. Let's look at your deck. I'm gonna have a quick look here. I don't have an easy way to show this on stream, but it looks like you have a Roost of Drakes. Oh, I can just look at it at the client, I guess. But I can look at this pretty quickly. You have Roosted Drake's Rune Crab. Okay, cool. Spare Supplies Anti-Cog. This is a blue-green. 2 squids. Cool. Necto. So, what does this card do? Verazol, the Split Current. This is the one that does a bunch of counters. You can remove. Oh yeah, you remove counters to copy the spell. Okay, that's pretty busted. When it shows 0 out of 1, does that mean you didn't play the card? Because I don't think you'd be playing Skyclave Relic. Alright, you got some Geyser, you got Geyser Mage, a few Glacial Grasps, 3 Riptides, Marasa Sproutling, which is the one that pulls back kickers. Yep, you got the Arbor Mage, we got Lure, and a Lithoform Engine. Oh no, Diviner. Yeah, I don't know why it says 0 out of 1. I'm assuming you played the Verazol Split Current. Because that just goes with this whole deck. That's pretty solid. You got a lot of good cards in here. Oh, it only went 2-1. That sucks. What the hell did you lose to? Oh yeah, you have Roosted Drakes. Yeah, you just play all the kickers. Absolutely. So we still have way too many creatures in here. Is the Electromancer really going to do biz for us? Yeah, it'll be fine. Ah, rogued it out. It's almost like Legion Angel, besides the fact that it's a really good beat. It's also a warrior, so it's staying in. The Banneret may actually... well, it's a warrior. But I mean, we're going to want to do other things with 5 mana, right? We're going to want to be copying spells. So like if I draw an Ambusher late or something, I guess I don't really want that. Journey's cool. How many more cards do we really need to be cutting? We got party stuff. The Shatterskull Minotaurs are probably our best high-end card. The Mackindie Ox. Copying the Rune Crab trigger. That. Yeah, so yeah. Lithoform probably has more upside than... And the nice thing about Ox is it kind of plays into our early game strategy. I almost want to just bench. I mean, we have 4 of these. We have this guy's alright because he's a land. But I just don't see us playing... These require a lot of mana to work. And if I already have 4 of these, I'm already most of the way there, right? I'm going to bench one of these. I don't think I need that many. The Banneret's probably... It's just not awesome either. I mean, unless the plan is just to pump stuff. How many creatures are we at? 20? We're still at a lot of creatures. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because you can pump it. But if we only get 2 mana, though, we wouldn't be able to pump. I mean, it's a lot. If it was 2 mana to pump this, I'd feel better about it. But on 3, you're generally choosing to pump instead of play cards. I think we're going to do better as a mid-range deck than a straight-up beat-em-down deck. And what's probably going to happen is we're going to tempo... Right. But then we still have the problem that, you know, it's still a 1/3. We can't pump both. Double spell turn 3. Right, I get the idea. Warrior 2, Electro 3. So, yeah. But see, I'd rather play a Cliffhaven than people die when you do that. I mean, this only doesn't work if I don't have any white mana. Yeah. I don't know, I really don't like the... Yeah, you're right. It would go to a 2/4. I don't know. I'm gonna try it like this and see what happens. But that is a point. That is a point. I'm not sure I really need this pack beast anymore. All the pack beast is really doing is giving me synergy on the spark mage. That's probably the weakest 2-drop that I have. And we're sort of in the range now of just adding lands and calling it a... Yeah. It does make Minotaur cheaper, but I'm seeing it... I mean, Minotaur's already going to be down to probably a 4-cost card. Do I really need 2 Shepherd of Heroes? I'm feeling I kind of just want more mana. Would you run all 3 of these, or do you think I should bench one? Either get rid of the Ox or get rid of the Shepherd. The nice thing with the Ox is the tapping thing, but it's... Of all of these, it's not getting through... Yeah, I think so too. So that puts us at 15 normal lands plus 3 spell lands, one of them being one of our 2-drops. We don't have any ways to pick up lands. Am I happy playing them as lands? This one goes up to 4. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of double pipped cards here. I'm beginning to less like the Seagate. I think the Seagate's dead weight. I'm getting rid of it. Did I miscount? 3, 6, 7. Charger. I don't have any equips on it. I'm not running any equipments. If I were running equipments, sure. I don't think it's going to be very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to add a mountain. Let's think about this. Makes combat incredibly hard. I mean, I'm seeing it much like that, whatever that goblin was in Magic 21, and there were times that I... Yeah, that's a thought. That is a thought. 6, 8. I don't know, we might just get bopped. I don't know, it's just one of those where there's just too many ways that they die. Like, if... Like, I guess I'd say it this way. The decks where that card is very useful are people I'm not exactly afraid I'm going to lose to. Now, this is a pretty good starting hand. I approve. Yep. But I just feel it's like a dead draw later, you know? This person's going to be disappointed. They're going to be really disappointed about this. I can definitely see it being good. It's just one of those sort of like the other conversation we were having where is there a difference at the end of the day when both ways are going to do well? Wow, this is something. This is something. We aren't going to have a way to... I guess I should have played out the other... This... No, 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 I don't want to do this, because we can just win next turn. Because the one time it was good against me was really good, and it was not because of bad equips. Yeah, if we play the war leader on the Cliffhaven, the only issue is I'm just trying to think of what we do. We might just play the Protector. We might just play the Protector. Yeah, you might be right. No, we're gonna play the Cleric. Question is, do we want to attack with the War Leader? Probably not, huh? It's not really a trait I want to work with yet. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with this. Is this an instant? Damn, it's a sorcery. Everyone wishes this card was a sorcery. White actually does have some pretty decent combat tricks. I figured that was coming. We could be in trouble here. But now we have Party 2 for the Outrider, so that's a lot of pressure, I think. Even though we lost our good dude. They needed one of those. Outrider's pretty good this turn, yeah. I think so. Did we attack with the Cliffhaven? Yeah. Yeah, because it trades with anything, so yeah, we're gonna attack with it this time. It's not like last turn we'd lose the +1s. Like, yes, we have Stampede, but they would just block with the cat anyways. Oh no. Relic Vial was one... I think people didn't know what to do with it at first, but it's really good. So they gave up their best blocker, and they're left with this cat. Wow, it's kitty time. I figured it was something, it's just I didn't really see exactly the... Not one to really figure out all the archetypes right away. Do we just Stampede this turn, or do we wait till next turn? Yeah, I can see that. A tough call, because if we go +2/+2 here, they're going to trade off. I mean, we're going to be left with the Warrior. Just a matter of what their next turn is going to be. I kind of like our next turn more. I think I'd rather deal with the... We could just attack with what we have. Oh dear. We could just attack with what we have. If we attack with what we have, we lose everything. So that seems pretty bad. This could be headed down a bad path, but we'll see what happens here. Do we have landfall in this deck? This is match 1, Yogi. If I attack with the Outrider, am I going to get the cat? There's a very high chance I draw another warrior. If they have the duelist, that would be a problem. We'll pay you if you lose. I guess this is bad if they have the duelist, right? I don't like this attack anymore. I don't think it's very good. Oh, they just took it. Okay, well now they need to, like, do stuff. They're gonna lose. Are we still on? Okay, well we tapped out here. I mean, they hadn't shown us the duelist on the other attack, and they've been sitting on the same handful of cards. So Yogi, there is a card that makes someone have 2 less attack that they can use right before combat gets resolved. Because we disagree, huh? Yeah, I'm playing this more mid-rangey, which is probably why you probably would have been more. Wow. I don't think we would have won yet going your path. I think we'd be a little bit closer. Well. Oh, they have vigilance this turn. Okay, I gotta think about this really quick. If we go plus... So they're pretty much... Okay, so what are they going to be able to cover? If I go to 5-4, everything gets +2/+2, so 5-4, 5-5. So I'm going to have a 4, a 5, and a 5. They are only going to be able to cover 2 cards. I'm going to take the damage. Yeah, it's hard to go back, but I mean, I believe it. I don't usually play decks like this. We gotta go for it here, though, I think. And they only have 2 good... They have to trade off everything, pretty much. I don't know, the Feldar made this quite hard. The heck's that trade? That's a very strange trade. That's a really strange trade. Why is the bot still being dumb? If it repeats it again, I'm gonna be really mad. I changed all the timers, but clearly they just do whatever they want. Let's increase the timers. Wow, Mimic. That's neat. Man, that disenchant would be really cool. Oh yeah, you're right, we have Royal Eruption. Alright. I mean, they have a pretty crazy deck. They have a pretty crazy deck. I think we're stuck attacking, right? Because it'll make them block with both. we're gonna lose our critter though. They have land, so that doesn't. So what happens if they Felidar? They're not going to create a tune. Sort of the best we can do. It would have been, but it also could have been dead. I mean, we're practically well. It would have worked. You're right, but we only have. They have way more basic creatures than we do, which is making this hard. And we're out of timer things, so what is happening here? The problem is if we attack, we're just going to lose our guy. And if they end up attacking into us, all we're going to eventually do is just trade off our stuff anyways. Yeah, I'm not really seeing an advantage. Yeah, I don't know. To me, you're right. But I think that's a snap block too. Uh-oh, we're single tapping things. What are we fishing for? Royal? We must be fishing for Royal. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe with your line we would have won, but at the same time, like. Yeah, I think we're just fishing for a win off of the Royal. It's not a Royal Eruption. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against Felidar Retreat. Do we just go more early game? Like, is Shepherd of Heroes going to do anything for us? I mean, I guess it's air damage. Lithiform Engine's probably out. I really don't like it. How many X1s did they play? They just have Nectar Pot. I think we run it back. What did I just take out? Lithiform? Alright, hopefully we can... What is this hand? We do have an Electromancer, but we need red mana. How do we have like 19 lands and this is happening? Is this a keep? I don't think we can mull against this. I think we have to play this. I'm unhappy with it, but Are they stuck? We're on enough red sources for that to happen. I think there's 10. I think there's 2 spell lands and 8 mountains. We had another turn to draw something. Even another land would have got us a playable. He doesn't want to sack that, so I'm going to do this first, yeah. Good point. Good point. Right now I'm basically just eyeing killing this gecko. I guess it could go to 3 damage. Yeah, we could have done the protector, you're right. Yeah, I did this all wrong. Yeah, I'm eyeing the next turn's attack. Like if they dirtle this turn, I kill the gecko for 2, and now we have a 7 damage attack that is unblockable. They probably both work. It's just a matter of what do you put them on. And I'm thinking about Electromancer as well. Guess it doesn't really matter. They might be in trouble this game, because aren't they playing like 3-color Dirtle? Isn't that kind of how we lost the last game, is they hit everything? And they're just kind of playing everything with Reclaim. They're doing Sem strats. This is a Sem strat! Oh, I wanted that card. Well, I wanted all of those cards. Oh well. I'll take that card. So I think we just Spark Mage the Gecko right now. Double spell? I want the Gecko gone. I don't want to lose my Cliffhaven. What are you thinking? You're thinking play the Ardent? Don't lose it. You get Protector. You're saying play these two. All right, we'll try your line. And we're going to put this on the Cliffhaven. Okay, so your line doesn't work, just so we're clear. Problematic line. I was worried they were holding something like that up, but that's fine. It's a premium? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, we do have a... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're going to get paid off here. Wow, he just saved all of our flood. Well, I was going to play the Spark Mage, you see. I was going to play the Spark Mage. I don't think we're playing the Spark Mage anymore. I think we're just gonna... Is this... Do they actually have to block? Oh, they have to block. Oh, that's brilliant. Minotaur... This is a really devastating card in this set. I gotta play faster. I gotta get through 3 matches before Jeopardy comes on. I'm not really sure what their strategy is here. They can't possibly... Like, if they play Roiling Regrowth, that gets us to 8. But they don't have... I don't think they have enough. Well, I think their only way to win is to mill, right? That was sort of why I was thinking, well, maybe we don't play the Minotaur, because I know if I kill this crab, we're probably winning regardless, because they only have 4 mana. But, like, a land with Roiling Regrowth isn't enough, so I'm not really that worried. Because Roiling Regrowth is what? 3 or 4 mana to get 2 lands tapped? Plus they can play a land? Okay, that's not an option. But this person was definitely in our draft, because I mean we passed that Glass Pool Mimic. We never saw the Rune Crabs though. Wait a second, we need to use not this. We don't even have... Well, this works. Or do we just Spark Mage off the Visionary? They're holding up 1 mana. Do they have the mana to do that? Maybe. Alright, they're dead. Alright, let's go to the next game. Okay, so we're not winning late game against this guy at all. By at all, I mean, we're just not. We're really just not. How many actual lands do we have? 3, 8, 16, 19 land. Yeah, with the Shepherd. I figure if we need the damage, I'll just get there with the Cleric, the Shepherd. This is true. But I mean, if they pull double Rune Crab, they had the Rabid Bite. See, what I really don't want to have happen is get that Kite Sail stuck in my hand early, get Rabid Bited with it, and then have to try to find mana to flip stuff over. But you're probably right. I mean, I've seen people play the Kite Sail and get away with it. Not get away with it, I mean do well with it. I've seen it. What is this person sideboarding that they didn't sideboard the first? Yeah, I mean, you have it spot on. When they don't have the interaction to do anything with it, but I just don't want to get stuck in a position where I lose tempo and waste mana. But Kite Sail is a pretty cheap one. I think it's 1 cost, and then it's 2 to re-equip or something. It's not bad. Whereas I think that Blade is 2 and then 3, and it just gets you 2 damage. But if you get blown out... they're the cheaper of the other equipment. I just wish they were like 1 less expensive. Speaking of hard sells, is this a keep? They've taken a mulligan. What do I do? I mean, it does have two pieces of things that are... How many 2-drops are in the deck? 8 or so? I mean, this is something. 4 lands. I like them all better. I think Shepherd's being tossed back. We don't have any warrior interaction. Excuse me. They didn't have interaction for this. I almost want to get rid of this card. What am I doing with this card? Do they have any card I care about that I want to steal to win a game with? Potentially, but unlikely. This is... I'm more likely to play the Shepherd and win, I think. Hopefully the next... That's probably a good sign for us, I think. Alright, we got an Electromancer. So this is going to get played out as a Cleric. Yeah, I just didn't want to get rid of it and not have a creature. I mean, sure, the steal a creature is a thing. Okay, this hand looks better now. We need another land though, so I'm kind of afraid to play this out. Like I don't need this. Surely I'm going to get another land, though. Because I definitely have a play for the next turn. It's just, yeah, I'm going to play this. I'm playing this. I'm playing this. Could be Rabid Bite fodder. We'll see. I'd feel bad if I only had one draw, but since I had 2 draws to get the land I needed, and I had another plan in case I didn't get it. That's a really good show. Everyone I know from Europe loves that show, and they also love The Wire. Wow, he did have it. What a player. Lucky for me, I have but 1 warrior in my hand. Speaking of weird cards to be getting... They're going to be sad that they played that, huh? So we can get a... The Charger's free, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm playing this. No legal card. Okay. There's a Scythe Cat. They're stuck on land? No. So got a Cleric Warrior. When we go to Wizard, we get 3. This is free. We get 3 mana back. I would bait the attack with the Cleric before playing Angel. We can play everything. We can play everything but the other Shepherd. But yeah, we can play out the rest of our hand. You're right, we should do this. Oh no, we can't play everything. We only can play the one thing. Oh well. Oh no, the game auto-tapped. Freaking auto-tapper. I was like looking at it going, we should have enough mana to play everything. But the auto-tapper kind of screwed us over there. And when I say kinda, I mean it totally did. Not that they had any attacks anyways. So do we attack with the Angel, the Electromancer? Yeah, I don't know why it didn't consider that. Usually I think of the ones where it's going to matter, and then it doesn't. So we're playing Shepherd. We're going to get a whole bunch of health back, right? We're definitely attacking with the Charger, and we're definitely attacking with the Angel. Which makes it so that we don't attack with the Electromancer. I think we actually attack with the Electromancer and the Angel. Keep the Charger back because it kills their Blightblade. Maybe not. Wow. Remember we had a strategy? Well, it's gone now. I'm just going to attack with this and see what they do. Okay. This covers most of their stuff, so I'm going to use this first. Well, we're down on cards. This is where this gets bad. But because we're in the air and they're not, so this is sort of the kite sail thing. You might see a Rabid Bite here. Sedek. Oh, that's pretty good. Except it doesn't do anything. No, I don't think they win the race. Certainly not now. At the moment, anyways. They're tapped out, so we can just attack. Yeah, it certainly would have been really good one turn ago, you're right. So if they come back attacking us with everything, we have trades. So we're going to do this. Yeah, that's the consideration here is... I mean, what am I getting out of that attack, though? They're just gonna... Yeah, the 1-3's done his job. I mean, right now the 1-3 prevents any... That's a tough call. I don't really see this doing anything for us unless they play a flyer. Yeah, we'll hold it. We'll do what you're saying. Yeah, they have to do something about the flyers. We haven't seen a flyer from the entire game, but they do have blue. So what I'm seeing is that the Protector might help us if they have a flyer, basically. It'll let us push through a flyer. Potentially. Depends what that flyer is, but we can protect the 3 toughness. There's not a whole lot they can be doing on 5 mana, though. I mean, there's basically... What are you, roiling? You can sort of delay stuff. I mean, Rabid Bite, like, basically removal is kind of what needs to happen here, and then it's not really advancing the board state for them. Now they're just trying to force the game to end. Still a 2-2. You think we take this? If I was thinking about trading. But yeah, it does open up. So we have 7. I really don't. I don't like that. I really don't like that. That's more what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'd rather just block with the into the tumbler. They've showed us no combat tricks the entire game. No, I like this. So now we play something like the Protector. Are they compelled to block if we do this? Yes, they have to block at least one thing. Wow, this one match has taken a very long time. Jeopardy is going to be on. If for some reason it gets to 7:30, half an hour, I'm going to take a half an hour while they just took it, go to 1. So what do they have to win the game, man? See ya. Got there. Well done. That was, I'm pretty sure that was someone that was in our pod. Limestone too good, man. Were we making any changes to this? Was I unhappy with the mana? That was a good match. Were we just kind of unhappy with Lithoform Engine? Or were we just playing it for fun? We have 19 mana sources. I really shouldn't be, and we decidedly said we could just use any of them as spells. So I should just stick with what I got. So we're gonna get match 2 in here. I may have to leave for a half an hour, but we will finish out the draft. I just don't think it's optimal in this deck. That's the only thing. Oh, we're playing Garbo. Play first sounds great. That's not what we want to be seeing here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, right now I'd be running it as a land, and it's not in my hand, so. The only issue is if we draw. You think we X-Files this? Well, if we lose game 1, we lose game 1. We definitely won't get run over, that's for sure. At least not in the first 2 turns. We drew mana. I played once when somebody basically just threw that on the face. Turn 2. They were so confident. They were beyond confident. Yeah, I guess we had enough turns to draw planes. Not that we needed it. Let's pretend that we're stuck on manners. Nah, it's fine. We're gonna have to bop some of this stuff pretty soon, though. So we could get really greedy here and royal and just get in. Yeah. Oh, we can just do both. You're right. absolutely. Yeah, so we're playing against probably clerics. I wonder if it was another person in our pod that we definitely passed cleric stuff. Oh, you have another. Yeah, this is a really underrated card for the double spell stuff. But debating whether or not to attack, and I'm not very interested in trading that. I'm actually awful close, like if they... well, they passed. Okay. Yes, I did. Question is do we pull... We only have one white mana, is the problem here. We could just attack with the Electromancer and take the trade, which they're probably not going to take, right? Because I'd rather play the Shepherd here. What do you think? Should I just bop this and attack? I mean, our options are Journey to Oblivion. So do we just alpha it? Do we just go Shepherd? Or do we go Cliff? And we're still holding a Journey, so... I mean, if they Deadly Alliance this, okay, they wasted their turn doing that. We're kind of in trouble now, but we also didn't really draw many creatures, so maybe we're going to be drawing creatures for a while. Well, hello. Why, hello. Well, this guy is just all kinds of fun. We're going to attack first. They're going to take it. Oh, and then I think we're actually taking this card out of play, aren't we? Whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Can I wait? I mean, I can always wait to just pull it out. Because they could play something worse, right? Do I care? Do I care? Would I rather them just dump their hand trying to pump this? Yeah, you're right, Mind Drain. Mind Drain is a serious consideration. Good point. It is gone now. Yeah, they have a pretty nuts cleric deck. And I'm not in my comfy blue-green, or black-green. Okay, well that's decidedly not cleric stuff. I think we're stuck attacking here. Yeah, because this is just going to do dirtily, and we can't really block anyways. So let's go. This is important to you for some reason? Why is that important to you? There's some counter dirtily things going on here? Hmm. You think so? I don't want him to gain more life. I mean, we got in all we could. Well, ain't that fun? Isn't that a fun card? I watched someone duplicate Nahiri's Binding. That was really funny. I really enjoyed watching that. Okay, maybe a Lithiform Engine was the right card now. Now any 2-drop we draw, can we double them? Yeah, any 2-drop we draw can be doubled. A fun accomplished in this draft. Fun accomplished. This is... They must not have any other way to win. Oh dear. How do we do this? So, copy... Okay, cool. Let's start by doing this. They clearly have a... They have a something. Oh, baby. Look at that. It's like aggro, but it's way later. Yeah, I'm more used to how it works at MT Go. It's kind of the same, though. I don't like the arrow stuff. I kind of liked the, as Ham always talks about, I just want them to be cards. Like this, that looks like a card right there. That's what I want to see. It's kind of cool they made a token. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, now we understand what their plan was all along. Things really heated up when I go to the lift form. What are you doing? Block with it, dude. Oh no. Well, we can't attack with just one. It's kind of good. Copy, blah blah blah. We can't copy any, and we're gonna kill his fledging. So. All right, now we have a blocker. Nice. Okay, so this is definitely a deck we play all of our cards. Oh. Unfortunately, we can't copy that because we can't draw lands. Am I allowed to copy the ability, though? I think I'm allowed to copy the ability. Doesn't really matter, though. We can copy one of these twice. I think we just attack and copy as needed, right? Yeah, I think we attack with the two ambushers and then pump whatever needs to be pumped. Yeah. Well, that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Yeah, you're exactly. Am I more interested in just playing the Protector out this turn? No, because I can get mana. I can get mana and make it bigger. And I guess the question is this a subtle strike? If it's a subtle strike... If it's a subtle strike, do I just want to make sure this is dead? And I think the answer to that is yes. Or do we have to get in our 3 right now? I think I honestly rather make sure this is dead. Because I don't know what this card is. Oh, it just didn't matter, man. But we did take another removal spell. We're taking more damage. Okay, so we gave up 2 damage there, which probably isn't a very big deal. Wow. It's kind of a bummer that I can't really play this card. Oh boy. Do we just play this as a land? Or do we just play this as a solo this turn? Let's get dirtly. Watch it be mind drain. Figures, man. Fooled again! You fooled him. Yeah, I guess in theory I could have just waited for another land. I probably didn't need to play this, the more I think about it. Okay, now we just win. Can we not? Can just copy this. I think we just won. This is a 4. Alright, well, Lithiform Engine confirmed. Good in mid-range. I think Limestone, I think you would just play this straight aggro, and that's probably why you're doing better with these kinds of decks than I am. Or at least it's probably the way that this deck should be being played. But I always get dragged into mid-range dirtling. I don't see really any reason to change much. I think I've played this person before. Oh, you're too much about fun. I'm about winning. It's about winning. But it is a fun card. We had fun that game. That was fun. I like doubling things. Doubling things is like... They're like free 2-for-1s. Not a huge fan of this, but we're keeping it. Do I need this card? We're probably going to draw enough land. They might have a Subtle Strike. So I'm going to play this first. Oh, Fledging. That's... oh boy. Okay, we need to consider what's going on here. We might just be throwing down the Treachery this turn. Wait, no. We get a Warrior and a Human Wizard. Oh, this is tough. I kind of want to guarantee that we can do stuff. Yeah, that seems to be the case, doesn't it? I mean, I do have a Return to Oblivion next turn, assumingly nothing gets killed. But I just don't think I need this to win. I suppose no, I couldn't have attacked. Yeah, like I like this card because we might need it later. Is our Spark Mage no, it's not a 3, unfortunately. You think we shoot it, huh? I kind of don't like shooting it. I kind of like Electromancer and a Warrior. Oh, they have Subtle, you're right. You're right. So what are you thinking? I was thinking Electromancer with the War Leader. Do we alpha here? Yeah, like if I lose the ambusher, I'm not exactly losing sleep because we're never pumping it. At least we're not for now pumping it. And since the fact they just took that trade, there's no subtle strike in hand because the other trade is a kill. Because I go to a 1-3, it goes to a 3-3. Yeah, I mean I lose my most mana intensive dude if they get settled. They do have it. I mean, it's that or Vanquish the weak, right? We saw the Blood Chief's Thirst, but I don't think that's an instant. No, they had the subtle the whole time. They were just doing math. That's cool though, because we're just gonna get their fledging next turn. Take it. Take it. Sit in 12 damage potentially. Oh no. That's a problem. We do not have a cleric, so we can't do enough damage. Now what do we do? I mean, we have to remove this guy, right? What do you think? Yeah, that's a good question. What does happen? Six, 10, 12. We have 12, 14 damage. They have to block something, right? They'll get 2 health back. I'm doing this. All right, it gets the stupid counter. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, both are a problem. I think it's harder for them to not have a land. Jesus. Show them 2 cards, huh? I'm gonna do that. I think if we draw a land, we can force some things. Yeah. Well, that's a draw. Too bad we can't play it. What a dumb draw. I think we're all in, right? Any reason to keep back the 2? The only issue I'd have to play mana in order to tame it. But then it would be dead. How much health would I get back from doing that? 4? 4 is... gets you to 6. Yeah, it's got to be everything. Wait, what? They want to make sure a creature's up? Okay. Need a land, and then we win, probably. No land, we don't win. Yeah, I just wasn't worried about it. I just wasn't thinking about blocking stuff. Okay, well, we're going to get 1 turn to win the game. And we need something to win the game. It's amazing that we have 19 lands and we've drawn 4. Exactly 4. Are we dead? Or did we win? No, we're literally 1 mana short. We're 1 mana short, 1 health short. That sucks. Maybe they'll do it wrong. But there's nothing to do here. They just block 2 and that's it. I'm not sure we do. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to win games with 4 mana, man. It's alright, don't worry about it. We're gonna go first and crush this fool. These are really not good in this matchup. I need land. I need, like, actual, real land. Not a fan, but it's land. They have mulled, by the way. So unfortunately, Game 3 is going to be after Jeopardy, which is a half-an-hour show, which you probably know exists. But I'm just not going to have time to get to Game 3. So we missed turn 2. Oh goodness. I'll go to bed. Same old, that's right. I guess that Celebrant's getting rebuked, isn't it? And again, we really need to save our rebuke for more important things. Do we rebuke this, you think? That Scion of the Storm is a 5-mana card. I mean, it's the same as spellcrafting next turn, right? Yeah, let's just rebuke it. We've only drawn into one creature. Aha! We saved life doing it that way. Um... If we Minotaur here, this is a pretty good trade and they don't have anything up, so I'm going to go with the Minotaur this turn. I either get 2 cards or I get their best card. And this lets me save the spellcraft for something better. I'm really just afraid of that flyer stuff. Okay, that's fine. So now in a situation like this, grind control. A kiss from a rope. We know this is Subtle Strike, but I don't really care about 1 damage. Okay. I'm surprised they tapped out on that, because now our Thundering Spark Mage is now actually pretty good. Yes, it is time to hurt them. Jeopardy is about to be on. I'll tell you whether or not we 3-0 in Discord. I mean, do you really think they should be playing Mind Drain right now? Because I sure don't. So they have Subtle, right? And Subtle lets us... I'd really rather beat up something else that isn't this card. This is an instant? This is an instant. I mean, they have the Subtle, right? They don't have the Subtle. I mean, they have to have Subtle, surely. Oh wow, they're really clever. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I messed that up. We might be seeing Scion here. I messed that up. I should have just killed it pre-combat, because I would have gotten 3 more damage in. Oh, they had Vanquish anyways. It didn't matter. And we're going to throw out a land for Lithoforum. In case we get there. Yeah, this is a real problem. Okay, this is less of a problem. Really need to draw, like, I was thinking about the Mind Rot situation, and then that's now completely over. Well, now we're into top deck. And our top deck clearly is not very good. But the whole thing is I mean, we draw Lithoform, we play it, then we just play out our lands, and by the time we draw anything of note, they're looking at their graveyards, so we're losing this game. They're thwarting. Come on, man. Jeopardy's on. Just win the damn game. Wait, that's your play? You didn't pick up Scion. You picked up that. And we're good on mana. Oh, it is exiled, that's right. It's exiled. I'm thinking of, what was the other card? Oh, they didn't have that other card. Never mind. Never mind. I thought they had the other flyer. We killed the Celebrant, right? We killed the Celebrant. If this is not a creature... Hello, game. Please let me block. If they don't have a creature, the game's over. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, guys. God damn it. Hello, game. I don't know what I just did, but we just lost the game on that. I'm unhappy with what just happened. Everything just started clicking, and then it just did it. Because it's not enough. We only go to 5. I don't know what just happened. I screwed everything up. Jeopardy is on. And yeah. Go to bed. We had it 1, right? Yeah, I don't know what... It clicked through everything. It clicked through the attack. Like, I clicked it, and it just went twice. And I'm like, well, that's over. I don't know. Maybe I'll file for comp. That was kind of dumb. Oh, see you later. They really need to make this not do this, where it double clicks through. Take it easy. I can't believe that just happened. That's so lame. We'll be back to finish this in a little bit.